Alright, so I guess we're ready to start now.
Okay.
Alright. Oh shit, is this still the music thing?
Hang on, let me
I can just pause this.
back up a second.
Just make sure.
And to prove it,
Yeah.
So you're at this low, they probably can't hear.
Probably not.
And I can't, so I know when to raise it up. So, perfect.
Probably not for the next,
He's sampling a lot of Elvis right now.
basically.
Yeah. 1963 Pirate. Although he may have actually, this sounds pretty good because I don't think it was taken off the radio. He probably had the 45 of That'll Be the Day. Where the hell was that? I didn't see that. Did he have a record collection?
Did he?
Because she had the shittiest record collection. Good luck finding that copyright. I don't know.
I don't know either. Also, it's only there for like 2 seconds. We'll get away with 2 seconds.
Oh, we're done. Okay, so that's the end of that one. That's disc 2.
Disc 2 audio reel.
Now here, you want to like break here, have that be a file, and then we move into the other one. That way we don't have to edit this stuff together. We just break it down by tape.
Upload it, each one differently?
Each one separately, yeah.
I don't know.
One puts in a lot of videos up there. You'll have a lot more videos, which might draw more and more attention.
Yeah, but like they'll lose their context, though. They'll lose the context.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, I mean, if they don't watch the first one.
Well, when we name the videos, we would name it, intro, testing, blah, 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 all this other stuff. We name it each one so that it goes in. And even you could do like 01, 02, 03s, or put that at the end. I know.
Okay.
But I would really recommend it, since we don't have editing software, we can't go back in and chop it up. It would be easier to just do one tape at a time. And each tape... Hang on.
I mean, each tape's like, 5 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, the last two have been, I think, 10 minutes total. Let's see how long this one is. This is 5:42. So we could throw a couple of them in. Oh, wait, I gotta hear that. Stinky Steve Wee Willie Summertime Special.
They tell me it smells nice. And try to do quick drying paint too. You only have to hold blowtorch to it for about 20 minutes. Welcome to the Stinky Steve Wee Willie Show. I am very happy to present a new line of shows on the Stinky Steve Show. The first of which is Wee Willie's Journal. May I present Wee Willie's Journal, brought to you by Crinkly Cream. Remember, how's the old man going to know that you've been working? Rub it in and wrinkles begin. We will now hear from a person who has lost 80 pounds in 1 week. May I present Ms. Nova Kane. Ms. Kane, how do you feel? On your diet, what did you give up? Only 2 things, food and water. Did this improve your health any?
You can tell they're cracking each other up.
A week ago, I was suffering from 5 ailments. Now, only 1. Malnutrition. How much does it cost you to go to work? $10. Do you take a taxi? No, a hearse.
Ooh, dark.
Well, we'll be back with more of whatever this evening. While we are waiting for our connections to be made to our correspondent in downtown Coxville, we will have a little man-to-woman talk. Tell me, does your soap give you a rough time? By that I mean, does it always sink to the bottom of the tub?
Well, fluffy soap is guaranteed to float because it is hollow. And since it is hollow, there are no more of those little bitty chips left over. Now, here is Wee Willie in downtown Coxville.
Here we are at the new Cross building. Hello, mister. I see you setting up a load of bricks.
Yeah, that load of bricks will finish this building. Then it will be the only one of its top in Milwaukee.
Milwaukee. But this is Coxville.
Coxville? Jim, hold that load of bricks.
Now we take you back to our regularly scheduled program.
Now, I would like to read some letters about certain people in different parts of the country. First, we would like to congratulate small gang from Okie, Idaho, who took in petty thieves, trained them, and turned them out master criminals. Also, we would like to recognize Layla Sewer, who took in homeless boys and turned them out homeless men. We have received some wonderful words from different unions.
And wait, keep in mind, they're like 13, early 60s. I mean, they're in Coxville, I think, is what they're saying. Yeah, penis land. Might as well call it that. And so I'm thinking, it sounded.
That they have ever heard.
We go back a minute here.
ILL, members no other station can make that statement. Now stay tuned for this.
But if we go back a bit.
To the beginning, bro.
Alright.
I mean, that's where you went to. Not saying you have to
Oh,
go back.
no, we were only in there that long, weren't we?
No.
Oh.
We were
shit.
like halfway through it, man. This has been on for like 6 minutes.
Oh.
Station can make that statement.
Almost through it.
Now stay tuned for the Stinky Steve Wee Willie Summertime Special. That is right after this commercial. The paint company would like me to say a few short syllables about their new odorless paint. They tell me it smells nice. And try the new quick drying paint too. You only have to hold a blowtorch to it for about 20 minutes. Welcome to the Stinky Steve Wee Willie Show. I am very happy
And Stinky
to
Steve.
present a new line of shows.
That's
on the Stinky
his
Steve Show.
voice.
First of which is Wee Willie's Journal.
Just knowing that that's his voice.
This is him?
Remember,
This is him.
how the
This
old
is
man
Stinky
going to
Steve.
know that you've been working. Rub it in and wrinkles begin.
Wow.
We will
That's
now
fucking
hear from a
wild.
person who has lost 80 pounds in 1 week. May I present Miss Nova Kane. Miss Katie, how do you feel? On
See,
your diet.
they busted themselves up on
Only
that.
2 things, pot and water. Does this improve your health any? Oh yes, a week ago I was suffering from 5 ailments. Now, only 1, malnutrition.
How much does it cost you to go to work?
$10.
You take a taxi?
No, a hearse.
It's still, which is
No,
wildly dark. Like, where did that come
We'll
from?
be back with more whatever this is.
Or whatever this is.
Yeah, whatever, man.
While we are waiting for our connections to be made to our correspondent in downtown Coxville, we will have a little man-to-woman talk. Tell me, does your soap give you a rough time? By that I mean, does it always sink to the bottom of the tub?
Oh, this is that
Well,
Stupid.
fluffy soap is guaranteed
fluffy soap that's hollow in the middle. You still got a sliver at the end.
there. And
It's social
since it's hollow,
commentary on the
there's
lies
no
of
more
capitalism
those
and
little
marketing.
bitty chips left over.
Yeah.
Now, here's Wee Willie in downtown Coxville.
See, it's downtown Coxville.
Here we are at the new Cross building. Hello, mister. I see you're setting up a load of bricks.
Yeah, that little brick will finish this building. Then it will be the only one of its top.
So he's like in the wrong city? Like, I'm in Milwaukee. Wait, we're in Coxville. So he's taking them down now?
Jim, hold that little
Oh.
brick.
Pull that load of bricks.
Back to our regularly scheduled program.
I'm sure it was
Now,
funny to them.
I would like to read some letters about certain people in different parts of the country. First, we would like to congratulate small gang from Okie, Idaho, who took in petty thieves, trained them,
Yeah,
and
didn't get
turned
this
them
either.
out master criminals. Also, we would like to recognize Layla
Idaho.
Sewer, who took in homeless boys and turned them out homeless
Homeless
men.
men.
Man, like,
We have
I guess I get
received
that
some
one.
wonderful words from different unions. From the garbage Collecting Union. They have given us the honor of saying that this show really smells, and the Scrap Iron Union has said that this is the biggest pile of junk that they have ever heard. More in a minute, but now...
Nice self-deprecating humor there.
Now I'd like to say a few words about the Saliva Company, makers of the famous Salon Picture Tube. Now, other tubes may cost less, but you don't get the real color and tone as you do with saliva. And now here is another one of those special shows we have told you about. Sticky Steve's Look into New and Up-and-Coming Country. Where I present Sticky Steve's Look into the Future, brought to you by Goodrich Soup, the only soup based on Goodrich tires. Thank you and hello there. This is Stinky Steve. We are very happy to have with us the president of Rum Boogie Darkest Africa. May I present President Thursday Friday. Mr. President, how big is your country? Well, about 2.5 miles.
Maybe he was a Tintin fan? Because that's the same naming convention as Tintin.
Well, it is something. People to count. The people don't have any money on account of I have it all. How many people live in your country? Well, let's see. There's me, my wife, and my mother-in-law, and our 6 cats. Altogether, I guess I would say about 9 people. What type of industries do you have? Well, besides the moonshine still and a counterfeit press, not very much. How do you learn how to speak English so well? Shortwave radio. This is your old friend Stinky Steve reminding you that gasoline and whiskey don't mix. I tried it once and it tastes terrible.
Okay.
The Hickory Dickory Dock Clock Company has relinquished its advertising time to bring a bit of culture into this program. And the poem for today is Hickory Dickory Dock. 2 mice ran up the clock. The clock struck one. The other got away with a minor injury.
That one.
We'll be back with the second part of the Stinky Steve Wee Willie Summer Special.
Wow.
Well,
The
In
late,
which there will be such special
like
shows as
60
the Pied Piper of
years.
Hamlet
I've been telling that joke to you.
Microphone.
Yeah, I've heard that one before.
so it did sound a little low. I don't know if this heard it all of that. Not gonna lie.
Alright, well.
What you at? Oh, dang. Never mind. I guess it's just the file then.
Yeah, remember, not good.
Not good.
Not good audio.
Not good.
I mean, look at that.
It is.
Not that. Take all the stuff out of that.
Take all the stuff out of it and make it twice as big.
Yeah. So.
Let me stop this.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
How many we got left here? We got 1, 2.
2, 3, 4, 5. 5 bats. 5 more. So you want me to do like 2 per thing or what?
Yeah, let's see. We've got like 2 of them down now, and then 2.
Well, I mean, it was that one, and then there was like half, or like 1 small part of the last one.
Well, yeah.
And what video are we even on?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know.
You know, I don't think sequential order is really that important when it comes to this and the actual just doing this.
Yeah, because those aren't in order either.
But as long as like 01 is at the top of like the intro, that should be fine. You name it Start Here.
It's like a board
Then
game.
go here.
Go ahead. Roll the dice. Pick that one.
Jeez.
Oh my gosh.
So we can do. Well, okay, I'll tell you what. What we just finished was side A.
Side A.
This one is side B.
Okay, so we keep side A and side B on this.
We'll go ahead and do that. We'll cut it after this one, and then this one's like 6 minutes. So.
Welcome to the second part of the Stinky Steve Wee Willie Summertime Special. Now here's Wee Willie with a story for all you kiddies. And like Stinky Steve says, kids, this is Wee Willie with a story about the Pied Piper
about 400 years ago in West Germany. And he was a swinging trombone player, and he was lounging around his apartment one day, and the telephone rang. And it was the king calling, and the king said, you should come right down to the palace immediately. And the Pied Piper said, yes, sir, I'll be right there. And then when he got to the palace, the king said, this may be a shock to you, but we've got rats. And the Pied Piper said, rats? Heaven forbid, you mean the West German division of the mafia? No, the king said, not that kind of rats, I mean the rodent-type rats. Well, Pied Piper says, I'd be glad to get rid of them, but how? And what's in it for me? The king said, I want you to take this swinging trombone, I want you to lead him out of the city, drown him in the river, you'll get a bag of gold. So Pied Piper says, all right, I'll do it. So he went down the street and he started playing his swinging trombone, and one of the songs was, my feet's been dragging since I hit the tree with my Volkswagen. And when the rats heard that, they came out of every corner of every building, out of every cotton-picking place, and they started marching down the street, single file, right after the Pied Piper. And he led them down to the river, and they were getting close to the river, and one of the rats says, cool it, man, this is going to be our finish. Cut that hot music off. And the Pied Piper said, I want to drown you. I know it's going to be your finish. So they let him drown in the river. He went back to the city. When he tried to collect his bag of gold, the king said he ain't going to get no gold. So the Pied Piper just played his swinging horn again. He led all the children out of the city, took them across the bridge to a land across the river, where they lived happily ever after, and made the people very sorry for what they had done. All right. Folks, stay tuned for the next special program.
They need to work on
Kansas
material.
Microphone, brought to you by the Obstruction Cough Medicine Company. Their goal is to put an obstruction in everybody's throat. We have our microphones in a cigar store. Right now, the owner is talking to his new clerk, who will listen in on their conversation. Now listen here. If I came in and asked you what you sold here, you would say,
Cigars,
how much do they cost?
2 for a nickel, 3 for a dime.
What if I don't buy some?
If you don't, somebody else will.
Mister. Yes? What's the name of this town?
Cigars,
What's the population?
2 for a nickel, 3 for a dime.
What if I punch you in the nose? If you don't, somebody else will. And now, folks, here's my cousin Bill Hill from Hicksville, Tennessee. Hot diggity dog clam, I'm here to do some guitar picking for you. I'll send chills up your cotton plugging spine. Listen here. It's so beautiful, man. And here is my song for today, folks. I'm married to an angel, and to me she is very true. But to me there's one thing that bugs me, she just can't make home brew. I love her very much. Look at her woman, I wouldn't dare. But when it comes to corn squeezing, boy is she a square. Well, the other night I took her in the woods, I said you ain't gonna learn no younger. I goofed, man, that I blundered. She burned down the woods. Well, I thought it would be safer, so I said, get the kettle and make it in the house, you silly louse. Well, we can't sleep in the woods tonight. Okay, folks, now here's my joke to y'all. Well, now you see this here one guy, he was sent to jail for 20 years. And he was trying to find a way to occupy his time while he was just sitting there in jail. And a fly happened to fly in between the bars, you know, and it landed on his arm. And he said, now there's what I was going to do. I was going to teach this fly to talk. Then I'll have somebody to talk to. So he spent 10 whole years out of his 20 teaching the fly how to talk. So then that was just 10 years. That was being spent. I mean, he had 10 more years to go. Well, anyhow, he was still bored. And he said, well, I'm going to teach this here fly how to play violin. So he spent the next 10 years teaching the fly how to play violin. And then his 20 years was up. So he says, now when I get out of jail, I was going to make some money off of this fly. So he walks down the street from the jail, and he
finds it in his tavern, and he goes up to the bartender, and he sets the fly down on the bar. And he says to the bartender, he says, "Hey bartender, come here, I want to show you something. Y'all see this fly?" Bartender says, "Yeah, I see it."
Thank you, Cousin Billy. This is station KOILL, Coxville, Illinois, 1210 on your dial, located atop the beautiful Shambles building in downtown Coxville.
This is the NUTS Broadcasting Network.
Listen for the new medical program coming on this station. It's sort of half Dr. Kildare and half Donald Duck. And it is called Quack. Stay tuned for the third part of the station.
We could actually pitch that idea.
I'm stealing his idea.
It's 60 plus years later. I say that's fair use by now.
No.
Either way, great
Well,
idea.
wait.
Think of it though. Think of the setting here. You're, let's say, 13. Hanging out with your cousin. Middle of nowhere, central Illinois. In the root cellar, maybe. In your bedroom, maybe. Just doing this.
Hell yeah.
It's summertime. It's hot. There's no AC. These fuckers didn't have AC.
Rest in
It's
peace.
hot. That's why you might be in the root cellar because it's a little cooler. But think about like how it is for them at that moment. I'm thinking it's a lot of like Stand By Me movie. The way it looks. That summer feel. Like adjusted like the t-shirts with the big white stripes and everything.
Well,
I have no idea what they were wearing.
yeah, no. For reference, there's no pictures or no video.
The closest thing we have is these ones that we do have. Actually.
Oh yeah, don't keep those under there.
No, but we got like these pictures here, which would be from that time. Well, not that one. That's a little older, that one.
Yeah, it's actually in color.
But we got these pictures here. Is that what it shows?
Go closer.
Is that looking good? These are the pictures we have of him that would be around this time.
Yeah.
So,
Not good lighting, but hey, you know what? Whatever.
dude, not good pictures. It's
I
not like you
don't
can make
know.
a whole lot out. These are like brownie pictures.
That's the brownie I got? Or?
This is a
Oh,
color
yeah.
picture of
Color.
him young, so I don't know if he would have been.
He always
I
had
don't
that
know
haircut,
when
huh?
that is. Well, yeah, I mean it works for him. So look at him when he gets older.
That's true, yeah.
There, that was about the clearest picture you're gonna get, right there.
Wow.
And like, where is that? I don't know. Middle of nowhere, central Illinois. Who's in the background? I don't even know.
Yep. That's what happens. Just what happens after.
Oh, there it is. That's what I was looking for. That haircut worked for him
I mean, clearly, yeah.
as he got older.
Still can't really see it well. Lighting's not good, but yeah. Solid pictures.
Yeah. Y'all with your digital, wizardry. No, this is the best you got.
Well, at least one of them was good.
Yeah, I mean, you got a couple good shots in there. And Oma might have more, even.
Yeah, Alma probably does. She's got a lot of stuff.
She got all this stuff for our side. You should see what she gave me for my first Father's Day. There's this tome of like our whole history in America thing that she had gone through after Oscar
Where?
died. I don't know.
Oh my gosh. I
It was
could
too
use
much.
that. I could use that.
Yeah.
Please?
Okay, I will find it.
Find it, yes. Please and thank you.
All right, well, let's take us a break. What time is it? I have not
6:30.
eaten today.
You gotta eat, man.
Huh?
You gotta eat.
I'm not particularly hungry at the moment. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Either way. So now we know we're on the next disc. or the next tape, next reel to reel. I should
Just
find
after
those
25 minutes.
so I can like show those off. I thought those were in that box.
Who knows? Maybe you might have ditched them. I don't know. You know,
I am
like-
dumb. I am dumb. I have done that before, but I don't think so. I think I kept them. I just put it there in like a drawer somewhere.
Not down here. I don't think I checked everything. Not for them, but just around. See if there's anything in there.
In where?
Just in here and there.
Okay.
And that thing. No, that's all just electrical stuff for the Wii.
All right. Might be stuff.
Might be in there. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright.
Oh, I guess we can stop recording.
Yeah.
There's my crotch, folks.
You're just gonna show that off without warning us.
I'm sorry.
Bye bye.